Oh, Suki's so funny. Oh. Okay. Um, my friend Suki's trying to. She's created a Nottingham non-duality group. She's trying to create some interest in Rebecca Maroon. Oh, bless her. She's really working hard. Oops. She's listening. Hi, Suki. Been out in the sun all day today, so I'm feeling a bit tired. A bit dehydrated and tired. But okay, so I'm on Skype. Let's change to online. Is my lamp light enough? This table's too small. Is that better? Still looks quite dark. Let's turn that way. Oops. Okay. We're all set up and ready. For what? I don't know. Oh. Hang on a minute, sorry. I can hear Joshua on the monitor. No, he's just singing a song. Thought he was calling me. Um, um, okay. So welcome to Ustream. I tend to do about an hour and a half lately, so until about 10ish, depends, 9:30, 10. You have to call me on Skype to ask me a question. I prefer a call than a written question, so if you call me on Skype, and my Skype ID is Rebecca Maroon, all lowercase and no spaces. If you get adverts during the broadcast, you have to download, either pay for a premium account or download some software called AdBlock Plus, and it's free. It takes a minute to download, and it's really good. It blocks all the adverts from the internet, and it's fantastic, and it's free, as I said, so it's worthwhile getting. That's AdBlock Plus. I thought I might try using YouTube. They do a Ustream, a streaming option as well. And that could be interesting. It could be ad free and better than using Ustream. I'm not sure. But for now we use Ustream. So. Okay, so we'll do an introduction and then you can call in. Can you hear Joshua? So what the person wants is to escape from this. It wants to escape and avoid what is happening. It wants to move towards pleasure. Just pleasure. The highs. The happiness. The joys. The pleasant emotions. The pleasant attitudes. The pleasant experiences. It doesn't want everything. I'll take this, but not this. An ounce of this, but not this. It doesn't want everything. This is such a simple message. It's such a simple message. What's being pointed to is everything that is happening. It's saying there's everything that's happening. That's all there is. is what's happening. And what's happening, it burns up the person. What's happening doesn't need or require a person. The computer screen, the monitor doesn't need someone to be seeing it. It just is monitor. It just is what it is. It doesn't need someone to see it. Anger doesn't need someone to be aware of it and to control it and to limit it and to know it. It's just anger. It's just rah coming out. Anger, hotness. It's such a strong emotion, anger. Such a respectful emotion. It's so respectful. It's anger. You have to respect it. It's just strong. This is a total merging with everything. And it isn't that you have to merge with it. It's just a dissolving or a collapsing of this dream one who feels separate from it. Who feels it exists as something separate from everything. So this doesn't always mean nice person or correct person or joyful person or human. It doesn't equal what we think of as nice and as enlightened or good. But that's the freedom. If it had to look a certain way, if it had to be good, always be nice, always be right, that'd be a limitation. It would be a constraint. A constraint? Constraint. Is that a word? The beauty is that it's everything. There was never anything wrong. There's never anything wrong. That's the beauty of it. It's this, as it is. All the conditioning, all the behaviour, all the thoughts, all the ideas, all the stories. So this isn't about me being a teacher or a speaker. This isn't about me knowing something or having something or have gotten somewhere. It's just a pointing to what is, pointing to reality, what's actually happening. are pointing to the freedom of it all, just appearing. Like in Joshua at the minute, he's interested in learning the time. He wants to know what time it is all the time. He wants to work out what time it is, and it's really sweet and really interesting. I'm teaching him this concept of time, this abstract idea of time. But for that body, Joshua, for that human, it's not a reality. Time isn't real. It's just a game in a way. He's learning a game of time, of yesterday and tomorrow. And in an hour's time. It's not a reality to that human, that body. It's not a real thing. For the human, it's like everything's real. There really isn't outside, out there. There is a town, there is a park, there is a world out there. There is time. An hour will pass. So I don't really have any answers for anything. I don't really have any answers. I don't really know anything. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know stuff. I know some things, but thinking back to being younger, I've always been like that. Really, I've always never really known what this is, or I've never known what this is. Never, never known who to present. I've never really known that. There was so much suffering. I couldn't fit in. I didn't know. I didn't know who to be. I didn't know how to pretend like I could do it to an extent, a small extent, a very small extent. But I've always been a bit like lost in a way, a bit weird, bit of a loner. Anyway, let's get some calls in. just chattering here. Oh, I'm a terrible speaker. Right. Okay, so if you want to call in, then you can call on Skype. I'm online. Oh, I've got a message from Stuart, I think. Oh, and Harrison. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you liked it, Stuart. Your first book. It was totally awesome. Uh, so there's no calls, so I'm just going to shut my eyes for a little bit until a call comes through. I'll just turn the volume on Skype. My eyes feel heavy, so I'm going to close them. Sound ringtone. So you can still call me. I've turned the volume on so I can hear you. Hi Thierry. You just Thierry. I really thought enlightenment was about getting somewhere else. Thought it was about getting somewhere, getting to a place. Like a place of knowing. But a lot of the spiritual community is about that. It's about you can get somewhere, you can get to a point of knowing and seeing and realizing and seeing your true nature and all the rest of it. A lot of it's about that. And so I really thought it was about that. I would get there. And so all that hope, all that investment, I'd given up everything else. I couldn't do a career. I couldn't. Wasted years on this spiritual path. I've wasted years that I could have been training and doing different, jobs and working way up the ladder of the career ladder, and I abandoned it all and was invested in this spiritual path because I hoped it would get somewhere. I'd win at this at least. I couldn't win in the career arena. I couldn't be a popular person, so I could hopefully win and be a spiritual person, be I don't know, a guru or something, or I don't know what I thought, but I could win and like be with God and be some Jesus figure or something. I could win in the spiritual realm. Oh dear, it's funny. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so that investment in the spiritual, getting there, so much hope in getting there. I thought there was a there to get to. But what's being pointed to? Like a little girl. What's being pointed to is what is happening, what there already is. The thoughts, the multitude of different thoughts, the everything that's happening and appearing. But the energy's been invested in this journey of getting somewhere and getting it. And so this message is like it's not pleasant for that energy that's hoping to get somewhere. It's not pleasant for that at all, because it wants to get somewhere. It wants to keep living as something on a journey somewhere, to somewhere. And this is not feeding into that. It's not feeding into, yes, you are on a journey, going somewhere, that you can get somewhere. So it can be quite painful. All that living in time is being crushed. It's being stifled. But this is the freedom, not that journey in time to enlightenment. This is the freedom, not that working it out, not that getting there story, not that I had it and lost it story. This is the freedom. The computer humming, the voice, the lamp, the thoughts, the sweaty palms. Not the me and my problems, not the me and my story, me and my past, me and my future. That's an appearance. It's a beautiful appearance. This is heartbreakingly beautiful. What's been looked for has been here the whole time. It's been playing as everything the whole time. You can call in, by the way. I'm just talking because no one's ringing in, but you can call in. Lee, Lee, Lee. Enjoying what you're saying. When you can read it twice, can't you? It's so short. You can read it like twice in maybe half an hour or something. Oh, definitely a keeper. So it's worth the £11 then, Lee. £8 plus the packaging of £3 packaging from postage. Oh, I'm going to I won't be here. I'm going to Tenerife for a holiday with my children and mum and stuff. So I won't be here in 2 weeks. I won't be here. I'm going next Friday, so I won't be here the following Thursday. And I could do a broadcast from there, I suppose, but no, I won't do it. So I won't be here the 19th of May. I'll be here. No, I'm here then. I won't be here the following Thursday. Oh God. Let's answer this. Let's answer Lee. So I'm going away next Friday, which is hi Lee.
Oh, hello.
The 20th.
I can't hear you again.
Oh.
I'll try calling back on my phone.
Okay. So I won't do a broadcast on the 26th, which is 2 weeks time. So I'm back. I'm here next week, and I'm back after next week on the 2nd of June. Yeah. So I'll miss 1 week, the 26th. Oh, oh. What's that noise? I answered the phone. I've answered it already. Hello? I'll call him back. Oh. Oh. Hello?
Hello?
I thought you wasn't there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
got there eventually.
Yeah, but your picture's really oh, it's okay now. It was really muffled, but it's cleared up. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah. I shouldn't really try and use the computer, it's just easier.
Right.
But never works.
Hmm.
What I should do is have Skype on the phone and Ustream on the computer, but I just can't get Ustream to work on the computer for some reason. It asks me to download some other software or something,
Really?
and I couldn't work out how to do it. So I kind of gave up because I've got techno fear.
Yeah, that's strange.
but I'll try and get someone else to have a look at it. I'm sure everyone wants to hear about my technical problems.
Yeah.
I had lots of questions, but as you've been talking, I haven't really felt like I wanted to ask any of them. They're all silly, really. What I wanted to ask when you were speaking was, what's actually happening to me? What's happening here? Like, am I listening to? Am I listening to a message that's helping me? Am I listening to truth that's clearing away untruth? What is actually happening in my life?
What's happening? Well, Lee isn't listening.
Right.
Lee isn't listening.
No. So Lee is just an imagined person.
I won't say it's an imagined person, but what is it? It's just an appearance.
Right. Just an appearance.
There isn't really a Lee, but
Right.
that there'll be characteristics and maybe like memories. Or you could call Lee's memories or whatever, or
right.
Preferences and
that's actually what's happening here. There really isn't a Lee. There's just already what you're saying, just this and that. So that doesn't need to change. It's not like I need to get rid of this Lee, because there isn't a Lee. Not really. There's only memories and things. Is that right?
But it isn't a static thing. These memories. It's not a static. It's not here. It's not like it's always this static. Memories is always here, appearing.
Yeah.
It comes and goes all the time. Memories come and go. Just like a car passes the window, it comes and it goes. A memory might appear, and then the body will move to the bathroom, or there'll be other appearances appearing. Nothing static. Nothing is a permanent, real thing. It just feels that way.
Yeah.
It can feel that way.
that's already the case. It's not like there is a static thing here.
There's nothing static.
The fact that there isn't is already the case.
It's just appearances, just a flow of appearances.
Yeah.
Moving and changing. But it always is this. It's always this. Whatever this is, it's always this. It's always life. It's always it's always this.
And there's nothing that I can do because I isn't really here and it's just an appearance. Is that right?
Nothing you can do for what?
Well,
What do you mean?
To try and get what you've got.
But there isn't someone here who has thoughts. There isn't someone here who has them memories appearing. Nobody has them. It's just nobody has the body's actions. It's just body's actions. It's just memories appearing. It's just thought. There isn't somebody who has that.
Yes. So when I listen to you telling me the truth, is that changing me?
Changing. Well, there would have to be someone solid, consistently there to then be changed. I don't know who it could change or.
Well, it just feels like a lot of things have changed and got better since I've been listening to this subject, but it doesn't feel like it's finished yet. There isn't like a feeling of, complete satisfaction or something.
Yeah. Like what things have changed? What things have got better? Just out of interest, I know.
Well, not things in my life, just the way I see everything, I suppose.
Okay.
There's a feeling of a feeling of peace and joy, and when I think, do I suffer? I don't really suffer anymore, and I used to suffer incredibly.
Yeah.
I mean, this would do, kind of, if it wasn't for the fact that I feel like I must get to, perfection.
Yeah.
This would be fine for most people in life. I think if they could feel what I feel, they'd be really happy. If I went on a therapy course and ended up feeling like this, I'd think, wow, that was really amazing. Everyone should do it. But so there's definitely something happening. Maybe not to someone, I don't know.
Yeah.
If there's no one here, then it's not happening to anyone. But
Yeah. It's like it's not so heavy anymore.
yeah.
A playfulness.
Yeah. And did the Rebecca character go through that sort of thing before?
I can't remember. I can't remember noticing it.
Really?
I might have, but I can't remember noticing it. Do I feel a lot lighter or I feel more playful? I can't remember.
You didn't gradually become a happier person when you were listening to this sort of message?
I remember a lot of enjoyment in listening to the message. A lot of enjoyment. A lot of just a relaxing, oh my god, letting go of all the stuff. So a lot of pleasure, but a lot of frustration as well. A lot of Like there was a movement trying to get to the end. Like,
Yeah.
just give me the thing, give me that kind of feeling. Like, come on, get off of the story, get to the point, and just stick
Yeah.
at the point. And that was going on quite a bit sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah.
Like just yeah.
So I've still got that question in me that I first asked of what, for some reason, I want to know what is actually happening
What is happening?
to me, you know, in terms of, you know, I'm listening to this message, something's happening. How would you explain what is happening? Is, you know, does the misunderstanding that there's a person here, is that dissolving? Or, I mean,
Yeah.
how would you explain what's happening in listening to these talks? And
Like a collapsing of the dream, a collapsing of the dream person in time, moving towards somewhere,
yeah,
and like a pointing to this fresh aliveness, this stillness, this aliveness. Like it's really fresh. It's always fresh. It's always this. Whereas the one in time, it's a bit stale. It's a bit this old story that's like moving along in time, and this is fresh. It's this present. What's happening? Awake, alive. Yeah.
so if it's not the person doing something, would you say that it's the freedom, it's this aliveness that is kind of re-establishing itself or something like that?
It's just the this energy's not going into that time. It's not going into that time. It's I don't know.
No.
No. I don't know.
You don't have to answer any of my silly questions.
Are you surprised by how thin it is, or was you expecting that kind of?
Like you told me,
Yeah.
you told us. I knew what it'd be like.
Okay.
I really like the title and the cover.
Yeah, it's a nice
Great
picture,
book.
isn't it? Really nice.
It's cool.
Yeah, I wanted a red cover. I knew that, and I thought that's it. When I saw it, that's it. That's the cover. Yeah, I really like the cover.
I had to read it twice straight away because the first time I read it, the whole time I was just thinking, I know Rebecca. She wrote this. I was just thinking about the fact you'd written it the whole time, and I couldn't really concentrate on what I was reading, so I just had to read it again.
Yeah.
So when I've run out of questions, I just start chit-chatting about nothing in particular.
That's okay. Like it feels like just feels like love. Like all the speaking is just love. Sounds enjoyment of just listening. I'm not too fussed. It's like being stroked in a way. Like I like being stroked.
What is?
Well, everything, but in this particular, that the words, like the speaking, or the audio, it's being stroked. It's like,
Are you saying that's what's happening to me?
no, I'm not saying that. I don't think I was saying that. I'm just saying that's how it feels. Like it's like the words are stroking itself. It's like it's beautiful.
So you said somebody was trying to get people interested in you in Nottingham.
Yeah, yeah.
Are there other people there that are in Nottingham that are interested in non-duality?
Not that I'm aware of, but she's trying to gather some kind of like Facebook page for Nottingham and see who's around who wants to support it, and then maybe then do talks or something. She's trying to gauge the interest and grow it that way, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Wish I was a bit closer. I would definitely come along.
Yeah. Well, she might even do one in Totnes as well. She might arrange a talk in Totnes.
Really?
She's thinking about doing that. Yeah, yeah. So she's my new agent, I think.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
Mm.
I'm afraid I don't know anyone else down here that I could tell about it.
Yeah.
I'm sort of doing this on my own. I keep looking. James Eaton might come along.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's got a group of people there, so they'd be interested.
Yeah. I hear it's quite like a new age place, Totnes.
Oh
so
yeah, it's one of the biggest in the country. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Totnes and Glastonbury are the two places that come to mind.
Okay.
To do with sort of new age things.
Glastonbury. That's more music festivals, isn't it? My head's more rock
it
festival.
Started off as a free hippie festival.
Oh, okay.
It was really alternative in the roots of it, and then gradually it turned into a sort of big music thing. But to start with, it was like they always had music there, but it was, well, like I say, very much the alternative culture of the sort of hippies and
like Eastern philosophies
what?
and like Eastern practices and like
Yeah,
meditation
yeah.
and
I mean, they still
crystals. And,
do that. They'll have a little area for
right. Okay. Right.
therapies and stuff.
I didn't
But
realise that.
thousands of people that go
Mm.
just go because of the big name bands. But they didn't used to have such big bands there. Yeah. But the actual town itself is just full of crystal shops and things.
Oh really?
More than Totnes, actually. Yeah.
I don't even know where it is, Glastonbury. I've heard the name, but I don't really know.
It'll be in Somerset,
Somerset.
which is,
Okay.
I suppose, the next county towards London from us down here in Devon.
So it's more west
It's
than east, is it?
It's
West.
still in the southwest.
Southwest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not far from Stonehenge.
Okay. I've been to Stonehenge before. I've been
Have
there.
you?
Yeah, only once.
My favourite
a
place
while
in the world.
ago. Stonehenge, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not far from there. We're just having a private chat here. I don't know how relevant this is to anyone else. Someone should call in.
Yeah.
If they want to stop me,
Feel to
if
call in,
anyone
they can
wants
call
stop
in.
me,
Feel
have to
free
call
to text me to say you want to call in if you want to call in. I only get 2 or 3 calls, or not even, get 2 calls I think a week usually.
Yeah.
You, and occasionally I'll get who's it? I think Stuart's rang a few times.
Yeah, Stuart, yeah. American, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Hello,
American.
Stuart, if you're there. It's a shame we can't all see each other. It'd be nice to have little boxes all around the screen.
I think you can do that in YouTube. You know, I'm not sure. Yeah, they offer a live chat now, a live streaming thing.
Yeah. Because I heard someone talking about that the other day, and I can't remember what it was on. It was whether it was Ustream or Facebook or something, where it was like a group thing,
Yeah.
but they still couldn't see each other.
All right, maybe.
I don't know which one that was, but they don't all work like that. I don't know how it worked. I don't know how it was different.
Yeah.
I suppose people could talk over each other or something. I don't really know.
I think you can. Yeah, you can all talk together, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I think there's a Google do one, don't they? Yeah. Google Chat or something like that.
I expect they'll all be like that in the future.
Yeah.
Anyway, I better go.
Okay, Lee.
It's lovely to speak with
Yeah,
you.
you too.
Very much. For your very helpful answers.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
To my very silly questions.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the call, then, Lee.
Bye for now.
Bye. Oops. Just checking the chat stream. I don't always check it. There's a few things that I've missed over the past month. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's no more calls, so I might go now. It's been over an hour anyway, so I'll give it a few more minutes for any stragglers, last minute callers. Oh, oh, keep yawning now. Okay, I guess I should go. Thanks for joining this evening, and I'll see you guys next week at the same time. Thursdays at 20:30 or 8:30. And I'll see you next week. Bye.